The following contest is a championship first-round match. Making her way to the ring from Dayton, Ohio, Amanda Fox.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one.
This is a match she has long been asking for. She is more than ready to compete tonight.
And from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Amber.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
Serious implications in this contest. Winner advances in the tournament. Loser has to head back to the locker room. Ousted from the event moving forward. Ooh, she just turned it around. Kick to the gut. On the button with a low drop kick. Uh-oh. Oh, working on the arm. Strong kick. My goodness. She's in the ring now. Check to the back of the knee. Watch this. Bridge plant.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come. Brain buster. Enough already.
Rolling neck snap. Boom, what impact.
Uh-oh. We're gonna see it.
Stop. And she's been brought to a disadvantage now. She's been pushed into a bad spot for sure.
Looking wobbly in the corner. Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
That offense taking a toll on her.
She knew this tournament would be a test of her abilities, and she's more than up for it.
Heinous knee to the face.
From the top.
Senton!
Look at this.
DDT!
Kneeling.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
Yeah, she is absolutely showing no remorse.
Now step up enziguri right in the ear.
Super kick!
She's got her where she wants her.
Set in, set up.
Oh no! Lights out! Pop-up! Powerbomb!
Can she shut the door on her? An emphatic victory. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match. Here is your winner, Amber Burns. What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling. Here she comes.
The following contest is a championship first-round match. Making her way to the ring from Kona, Hawaii, Anna Evans.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Let's see what she can do.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Julia.
Highly anticipated matchup. The competitors in this one have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
A woman meant for the highlight reel. She plans on even more excitement tonight.
Set first round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Oh, here we go.
Buster!
Right in the mouth, relentless.
Enough already.
She adjusts it and reverses it. Paying it right back with a reversal. Ouch, caught her. Now step up Enziguri, right in the ear.
Nice backbreaker.
And momentum's fading away from her.
She has to rely on her instincts to turn things around. Rolling neck snap.
She's enduring some damage.
She knew this tournament would be a test of her abilities, and she's more than up for it.
Right to the back of the neck. She's sent flying into the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Running knee. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
That could be the spark she was looking for.
What a counter.
And she maintains this consistent offense. She's looking unstoppable, actually.
She's rising back up on those wobbly legs.
Looking to end this.
Leave the night light on for her, because this is over.
It's over, all in a night's work. Always interesting to see what kind of matchups we get in tournament action, as that match demonstrated.
Here is your winner, Julia Hall.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets. One of the best competitors in the women's division.
The following contest is a championship first-round match. Making her way to the ring from Hanover, West Virginia, Riley Roberts.
Everyone in this match is competing at such a high level. I predict one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
One of the most anticipated matches we've had in quite some time. And this woman is the reason why.
Salt Lake City, Utah, Sophia Foster.
Some would say the superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
What? That is horrible advice. She certainly knows how to get a reaction, and she'll get an even bigger one when she wins this match.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. Show the early cover. Not too soon. And the shoulders up in time.
She still has her expelling unnecessary energy with that attempt.
And a kick. She shoots up the top rope. Dangerous thinking. Clothesline.
What impact. We're gonna see it.
Gut-wrench powerbomb. Great counter.
Oh, here we go.
Buster.
Right in the mouth, relentless.
Enough already.
Rolling neck snap.
She's got an answer for that.
Oh, and she got out of there. She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover. Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Look at her grabbing the momentum here.
It looks like there's nothing there that can stop her.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Things taking a turn for her now.
Nice backbreaker.
Look at this.
DDT.
Kneeling.
Knee drop.
Face buster.
She has to figure something out for this.
Yeah, the faults in her game plan are being laid bare.
She's fighting back.
Nothing fancy here.
Backbreaker.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go. Bring it. And the DDT. Going up top.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Super kick.
She wants to finish this.
Stunner. And that is all she wrote. Cover. And they're still in this.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Put into the corner now. And setting him up. Oh, and knee to the face.
That's going to hurt.
It's always disorienting taking those hits above the shoulders.
Bulldog brings them down. This is a crushing amount of offense from her.
Her offense is on point right now.
Knee right to the face.
We're going to see it.
Gut-wrench powerbomb. Setting him up in position here on the second rope. Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
I hope she's got a little something extra left in the tank. Otherwise, she's in trouble.
And she can't find a response for this assault.
Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Uh-oh. Talk about dismantling your opponent. She's helpless here. Sling blade!
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
And that can be all. Let's see.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. And that's all she wrote. Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, Riley Roberts.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control.
The following contest is a championship first-round match. Making her way to the ring from Hanoi, Vietnam, Cheryl Chen.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
Here comes a true superstar.
And from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Kathy Long.
I won't pretend this competitor hasn't done some exceptional things, but I am not referring to them by the new nickname they keep pushing.
Seriously? I think the name the absolute best ever at this, no questions asked, is a totally reasonable idea.
You would, wouldn't you, Corey?
She has stolen the show on many occasions, and I think she's planning on doing it again here tonight.
And we are set. First round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament.
Breaker, spine shattering.
And set right into the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
She manages to get control. DDT.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come. Brain Buster. Enough already.
Rolling neck snap.
And that one scouted.
She anticipated that one.
She's forced onto the defensive now. Oh, that backfired on her.
Going up high with the punch.
Jawbreaker. Call it Dennis.
offensive for a little while now. She's executing on her plan perfectly. She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now.
Great counter.
Could be what she needed to ignite a rally.
Nicely done, snap suplex, so quick.
She flips it back on her.
Going up high with the punch.
And she's stunned in the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
She's losing some steam now.
Yeah, this is the type of damage that is going to really build in a tournament setting like this. And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here. After a string of cuts. Set up for a second time. Famous serve. I am so glad I put money on her tonight. Cover.
1, 2. Hangs on by a thread.
Unreal. Unreal the kick out there. Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the 3.
Kick to the gut. Dragged around into a neck breaker.
And her resolve's looking unsteady here.
Yeah, now she has to turn this momentum around.
She's in a dangerous spot and could lose this.
She is barely standing at this point.
Spear.
She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet. She's trying one more time. Famous serve. That can certainly do it.
Makes the cover. 2, 3. And this one is over. Let's look back on the action from the last match.
Here is your winner, Cheryl Chen.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Amber Burns.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here.
She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight.
This woman is ready to fight.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Julia.
You can hear loud and clear just how the WWE Universe feels about this individual.
Oh, yeah, they don't care for this superstar superiority and the way they lord it over everyone.
Look, facts are facts. Some people are just better, Saxton. It's like you and me in commentary.
One of the top names in the entire women's division, and she plans on showing exactly why here tonight.
There's a lot on the line in this semifinals match. These superstars are determined to reach that ultimate final round.
This final match is so close, these competitors can taste it.
That's some serious motivation for them to give this fight their all. It should be a fun one to watch. Enough already.
Rolling neck snap.
Had that well scouted.
Kick to the gut.
Wants her set up in the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Oh, stomping away.
Clothesline. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed. Oh, my! Uh-oh. We're gonna see it. Right to the back of the neck. She's beginning to flag a little. She knew this tournament would be a test of her abilities, and she's more than up for it.
To the abdomen. She scores big with the counter.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner. Absolutely brutal.
Ruthless.
And the momentum's clearly gotten away from her now.
Yeah, she's being met with a roadblock every time.
Ruthless chop block. A striking blow.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
She's taking things to ringside.
Oh, forget about pandering to the WWE Universe. That should keep her head in the game.
Sliding back into the action.
Nice backbreaker.
Delivers the knee drop. She's starting to drag a little bit.
The amount of damage getting handed out here speaks to how much winning this tournament would mean to these competitors.
She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see.
Stripped away.
What a great move.
For the win. 2. And she's still in the game.
How did that not end things for her?
She's showing incredible resiliency.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken? German suplex.
And more hits up there can leave you dazed.
And she's gained total control of this match.
Yeah, this is a great flurry she's putting together.
Into the turnbuckle.
Oh my God, right into the turnbuckle.
Like a lawn dart.
This match is falling apart for her.
We're about to see how tough she really is.
Ooh, I think she knocked her out.
Counters. Catches the kick. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
She now has gotten herself into a distressing spot.
Looks like she's having problems creating any of her own offense.
Snap suplex, very effective. Kick to the gut.
Wrapped around into a neck breaker.
Oh boy, that's a determined stare that's come across her face.
She's gonna try again.
Stripped away.
Huge turning point right here.
2. 3. It's over. All in a night's work. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, Julia Hall.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Oh, yeah, I like her a lot.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Hanover, West Virginia, Riley Roberts.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Determination in her eyes. She is more than ready for competition.
And from Hanoi, Vietnam, Cheryl Chen.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it.
Swagger? Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, and what else is new?
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
And here we go in this tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the break?
Shoulders down, is it enough?
And she kicks out right away.
She came here to fight, not lay down. Hooked up.
DDT. German suplex. Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplied.
Uh-oh. Way too... Oh, quite an effective counter.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT. Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come. Brain buster. Enough already.
Rolling neck snap.
Ooh, and a reversal. Clothesline. So effective. Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
A determined sequence of attacks from her here.
She's doing a good job staying attached to her opponent. Right to the back of the neck.
Oh, merciless knee to the face. Good night.
Look at her stumble back up. Probably seeing double vision. Setting up.
It's all academic at this point.
Makes a cover. 2, 3. And that's all she wrote. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner, Cheryl Chen.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat. Here we go. She is ready.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament and is for the Women's European Championship. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Julia Hall.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight.
And from Hanoi, Vietnam, Cheryl Chen.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that.
And Byron, it's almost as if she's literally beaming with pride each time she steps into the ring.
And good for her, Michael, though I will tell you that some of her detractors are mistaking that pride for conceit.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
Big title match here. In my opinion, this championship could main event any show, any place, anytime.
Bold declaration, Byron, but given the competitors vying for the title tonight, I'd be inclined to agree.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Rolling neck snap.
Ow! Uh-oh. We're gonna see it. Right to the back of the neck.
A constant assault from her here.
Yeah, she's proven difficult to grab a hold of.
Places her right in the corner.
Shoulder tackle in the corner.
She's feeling the hurt here.
Yeah, and she is teetering on the edge of being eliminated from this tournament, Cole.
She responds with a counter.
Backbreaker.
Uh-oh. Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
And the kick out. She's trying to make it an early night.
She's able to get out of the way.
Step up Enziguri.
Right in the ear.
Look at this.
DDT.
Kneeling.
Face first.
to steer clear. She was clearly waiting for that.
That was impressive.
Knee drop delivered.
So precise.
From the top, senton.
And she still fails to extend any resistance here.
This is where her grit will be put to the test.
Nice backbreaker.
Driven face first.
She's getting back up, but she might be down again soon. Oh, here it comes.
Famous.
The opening is there for the taking. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Got it. New champion.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Here is your winner and new Women's European Champion, Cheryl Chen.
You could just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality.
We really are looking